I'm Terry, and this is Tea with Terry, where we talk about thoughts, emotions, and actions. So today we're going to talk about a thought that we have about beginning something new or being a beginner. And if you ever feel like you don't want to start a new project or learn a new skill because you hate being a beginner, you are not alone. We love things that we already have mastery in. It's why people who have a degree in psychology go on and get an advanced degree in psychology. They don't go from psychology to culinary school. At least most of them don't, because that requires them to start over. And the beginner's mindset can feel very daunting. So why is this? Well, first of all, the actual, mechanics of learning something new is mostly intellectual, but the experience of it is all emotional. The butterflies, the fear, the feeling that we're going to trip up, the not wanting to make a fool of ourselves. That is an emotional journey that we're asking ourselves to make. And that can be a tall order sometimes. So why do we want to learn something new? Well, anytime we embrace that beginner's mindset, it allows us to be braver in our lives. It also gives us that growth mindset or the opportunity to cultivate a growth mindset. We can have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset, and often we're somewhere in between. So becoming a beginner again can allow us to develop our growth mindset, to lean in to learning something new. And it takes something called emotional courage. The emotional courage is where we push through something that feels hard. So if you are willing to wade into this emotional journey and show up with some growth mindset and some courage, what's the best way to learn something new? Well, it's important to have a mentor. Mentors can provide so many of the gaps that come with the beginner mindset. They can save us time, money, frustration, and they also fill something else that's important, and that's the community aspect. One of the best reasons to learn something new, a new skill, or become a beginner again is because it usually will allow you to connect with someone else and to even have a whole community that is also doing this thing that you are learning. And it's also important to show up, stick with it. We don't master anything in the first few times out of the gate. And then celebrate your progress and track your progress. We sometimes expect things to happen faster. And if we are tracking our progress, it helps us see those incremental places of growth and the progress that we are making. That way we don't get impatient and give up. And then celebrate the progress and use the skills you already have. So sometimes when we're starting something new, we might forget that, oh, actually, I'm really good at meeting people. I'm really good at research, or I'm very resilient, or I have great skills that will assist me in this new endeavor. So use the skills you already have and then get clear and get started. Taking action is a big part of this. And the results? Often we find that starting something new, being in that place of beginning, allows us to re-experience some joy, wonder, and awe. And then also, we often will then come out the other side with a new skill set. Perhaps you've learned woodworking, how to grow a garden, how to play the guitar. And those new skill sets can give us a sense of pride and deep connection with others. So while it can feel challenging to embrace a beginner's mindset, I hope this will encourage you to do that very thing. And this is Tea with Terry. I'll see you next week.